well, I love those fishes because they're so delicious. Or are you more of a I love those fishes because they're so delicious?
It's the snack that smiles back.
That's the it's
yeah.
Which do you prefer as far as slogans go? Because that's two very different eras.
Do you have a box with another slogan? Because this one says real cheddar is better. I won't open it.
I will say this jersey is 100% cheese. That's definitely true. As is this show, really.
Now, that's something to smile about is not what you just pitched me.
Oh.
I will not open it unless it's the snack that smiles back.
This show is nothing to smile about, I'll tell you that much.
Be careful with this. Because I don't think you're taking me seriously.
Next on Ugly Thirds.
Welcome back to Ugly Thirds. Today's topic is Jersey for a Party, Jersey Showdown. Trevor and John, take it away.
I don't know about you, but when I went to parties in college...
You did?
When I went to that party in college, I couldn't think of anything more than how much I didn't want to be there. And with the group of friends that I went with,
explains
I wanted to be easily distinguishable. And if I couldn't stand out, if somebody said, "Hey, have you seen my friend?" and they're like, "Well, what does he look like?" He's like, "He's the clown in the bright red jersey with the letter C on it and the City of Calgary patch in the corner. Have you seen him?" I'd be easy to find.
So the prompt of this is that both of us, all three of us, wear our jerseys far more than any normal human definitely should in public situations that aren't at hockey games. So that gets in a lot of situations of, so what would you wear in that? What's the right answer to this?
Right.
Now, I was thinking a slightly more adult party, and then like maybe this is after hours at the office. Maybe this is
That's what this is. I'm just telling you. Here's
because everyone knew me as the Jersey guy. Even at work now, they know me as the Jersey guy.
Right.
If you don't know me, you know the Jersey guy.
Right. And I hate to rain on your parade, but this makes me the Jersey guy one day of the year. And I'm very excited to share it with you and tell you why.
Well, you should do his first. Leave that suspense for later. Do that first.
Okay.
Well,
Phil's calling the shots
you
now.
gave yours with your distinguishable big red C. I'm thinking of what's going to start conversations. Because I think wearing jerseys, probably the best thing about them is the conversations you get with completely random people who have nothing else to talk with you about.
Yep.
And this fisherman has so many of those. With so many of, oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's terrible.
Or I remember when they did that.
And a lot of that too. And so, even people who remember it, people who don't and just are objectively commenting that I'm wearing something hideous, I see you and raise you.
Okay, so we are listening to what Phil...
Oh, are we just going to be like...
No, he's just bossing us
Proof diagnosed, opposition will defiance?
Peer reviewed.
Peer reviewed now.
Well, if there was ever a talking point in the hockey community, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. You make a very valid point here.
You want conversation? You're going to get it with a Wild Wing jersey. Every jersey, people who know any jerseys ever know this is one of the worst ever.
Yeah.
Any 90s kid will talk to you at length about the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim and that movie and Knuckle Puck and Goldberg
and the second movie.
Everything else.
Maybe the third movie.
And even those who aren't hockey people, it's Disney.
They got something to say.
They got the Donald Duck.
Yeah.
That's not what a duck looks like. That's Donald Duck.
Yep.
And so you have people are going to come up and talk to you no matter what with something Disney or Mighty Ducks or that this looks absolutely heinous.
Yeah. That's a very good choice. I didn't tell you this ahead of time. There is a day out of the year where I don't hang out with you. Either of you.
What?
Just one?
On that day.
Like it should be so many more.
On that day, I am the Jersey guy in that sphere. And what makes me the Jersey guy is this jersey. Because the amount of people that I talk to, and ask my wife, this past year, the amount of people that I talked to in this jersey that I've never spoken to in my life before, were meeting for the first time and probably the last time. This jersey brings out the best in people.
Airmail, RMAL. Okay. You're also trading on nostalgia with the
Is there anything
90s Hartford Whalers
other than now? I wish I had you pause it, Phil. Pause the video. I have to go get that box that he just threw. I don't have a green. The green would be for me the coup de grace. That's your knockout punch.
Which is earlier than this one though. This is more 90s. They wore navy blue.
100%
is the road.
But that green stands out across all 4 major sports as like the Hartford Whalers, and I regret that I haven't bought one yet. Maybe I need to, get one from Custom Vintage or Custom Hockey Vintage or whatever his name is at a cool $229 price
I guarantee
tag.
you can find one cheaper than that. You're just gonna have to.
But
I have to get the Masca era.
I want the CCM or the vintage CCM.
You're gonna vintage CCM.
Yep.
Good luck with that sizing.
Yeah,
but
I talked to more people this year. My wife was very proud of me. She's like, "You should wear that more often." And I don't want to talk to people, but
it's a good thing she doesn't watch the show.
But people went into this like deep dive with me, and like, "Oh my god, I used to live outside of Hartford. When that team moved, like the whole community was upset, and then they brought it back in Carolina. I hated it, but I bought one anyway." Like,
see, now
people wax poetic.
You say that,
yeah.
But we went to Trivia Nationals because we're awfully boring human beings.
Yeah.
And we all wore different things, and I saw one child talk to you about this. So it's like that kid talking about trains at Horseshoe Curve. Like,
yes, but he was very excited because Hartford was his favorite team.
Wasn't alive for
outside of Washington. So, but here's the thing: did he come up to you? I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure I was.
I don't think he did.
He was in line for a beverage.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. And I wish I was as well.
So if you were wearing a jersey to a party, which one would you? Which is a better option? And if you have I guarantee there's other thoughts that are well outside of what we thought of.
Yeah.
That I would love to hear about in the comments.
What are you wearing?
But so John with Anaheim, Shrems with Hartford. Answer us in our poll. Who did it better? Right? Who did it better? Who better performed the assignments? Which jersey should you wear to a party?
Yeah.
Shrems with Hartford, John with Anaheim, Phil with taking us out.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, ring the bell so you get notifications when we post new videos, and come back for another episode of Ugly Thirds.
What if they commented in Polish in the poll?
Stole it. No.